Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 747-8 Intercontinental Rollout. The show is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Cairo 7 news anchor and voice of the Seahawks, Steve Rabel.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you. And what a pleasure. Look at the crowd. I have not had so much excitement on a Sunday since Marshawn Lynch ran for 67 yards and knocked down 15 New Orleans Saints on his way to a touchdown in the playoffs. This is an exciting day. We'd like to welcome you, and I really am pleased and honored to be here, and I take a great deal of pleasure in saying welcome to the premiere of the 747-8 Intercontinental. You have already proven we have a great crowd here today. Can we hear it one more time from all of you folks back there? Oh. On behalf of Boeing Commercial Airplanes, we'd like to thank all of you for attending today and helping make this event a milestone in the history of the 747. There are some acknowledgments, some folks we would like to welcome this morning, and so feel free. These are our friends, some from out of town, all of them part of this Boeing family, so let them know you appreciate their presence here today. Some of the guests, and we'd like to start today by recognizing Lufthansa. Lufthansa is the 747-8 Intercontinental launch customer, and leading the Lufthansa delegation today is Executive Vice President of Fleet Management, Nico Buchholz. Lufthansa, thank you for being here today. Also helping us premiere the 747-8 Intercontinental, the Boeing Business and Business Boeing Jet VIP customers with us today. Thank you all for being a part. Korean Air is with us today as well. They are one of the 747-8 Intercontinental customers. Korean Air, thank you so much for helping make this a great event. We also want to welcome and thank our 747-8 freighter launch customers, Cargolux and NCA. Thank you very much. A big thank you to all of our airline customers in attendance today. Many of you from around the world, we do appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. You've played a very, very important role in helping put this fabulous airplane in the air and making it such a success. We also want to acknowledge and thank, on behalf of Boeing Commercial Airplanes, the President and CEO of GE Aviation, David Joyce, and the rest of the GE gang. Thank you. And I'm losing my microphone here, David. Just exactly what I said wouldn't happen is happening. It's coming off the back of my ear as we speak. I'm a professional at this, by the way, but these microphones are a little bit difficult. Also here today, the Chairman, CEO of the Triumph Group, Richard Ill. Richard, thank you very much for joining us. Tom McCarty, the President of the Society of Professional Engineering Employees in Aerospace. Tom, thanks. Mark Blondin, Aerospace Coordinator of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, is here. Mark, thank you for being here with us today. Tom Robleski, District 751, President of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Thank you for joining us as well, Tom. Some of our elected officials are here today, and we'd like to recognize them as well. How about I announce all of them at once, and then we'll recognize them as a group. We're pleased to be joined, and we thank you for being here. State Representative John McCoy, State Senator Nick Harper, State Representative Mike Sells, State Representative Norma Smith, Snohomish County Executive Aaron Reardon. Aaron took a little time off from lifting weights today to be with us. Thank you, Aaron. And the Mayor of Everett, Washington, Ray Stephenson. Thank you all for joining us here today. I had the honor once of introducing at an event Jesse Owens, the great track star from many years ago. When you have an opportunity to introduce a legend, you take your time. You let everyone know what a great person this is that you're about to introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, with us today, Mr. Incredible, Joe Sutter, the father of the 747 program. Joe, it is an honor. Thank you. I always like that. Biggest hand in the house goes to the veteran. Thank you all the suppliers who are here joining us today, and of course, it could not be done without all of you. The employees, the retirees, the families, the friends of the 747-8 program and the Boeing company, congratulations. This is your day today, and thank you for being here, a part of it. We are in for a fabulous event. I might even say we're in for an incredible event. And to kick things off, we want to start with a short video about the 747.
We have an airplane now, a remarkable one. Let us move forward to see it in service on the airlines.
You guys have those sticks down. I'm proud of you. You're coached well. Ladies and gentlemen, you're also led very well. Please welcome President and CEO of Boeing Commercial Airplanes, Mr. Jim Albaugh.
Good morning, everybody. You know, I often say that great companies do great things, and what you're going to see this morning is another example of greatness, the 747-8 Intercontinental. And you know why we're so great? Because of the workers right here in Everett and in the rest of the Boeing company. Let's give them a very big hand. You know, I can't think of any company that did more to change and mold the 20th century than the Boeing company. You think about it. Helped win World War II, thousands of airplanes. You know, changed the way that people see the world with the advent of the jet age. And then, of course, you know, we put a man on the moon. And I think when you look at commercial airplane travel, of all the airplanes that we built, there's one that I think is identified more closely with Boeing than any other, and that's the 747. And that's because of the Incredibles, and that's because of Joe. You know, this building might not exist if it wasn't for Joe. I mean, he was the one, along with his team and the Incredibles, that put this place on the map. And I remember a while back I was asking Joe, you know, why he came to work for the Boeing company. And he said that he had two offers. He had one down in Long Beach at Douglas, and he had one, you know, up here for the Boeing company. And I think Joe was because there was a transonic wind tunnel they were going to build here, and you were interested in that. But can you imagine, you know, where we'd be today if Joe had taken that job down at Douglas? You know, we could be having this rollout down in Long Beach. And the reason I point that out is the impact one person can have on a company, the impact one person can have on an industry. Joe, thank you very much for all you've done for the Boeing company, and certainly the 747 is the queen of the skies. But you know, we've got a new team of Incredibles right now responsible for the airplane that's behind that drape. You know, people like Elizabeth Lund, you know, people like Michael Teal, you know, people like Paul Nguyen, you know, people like Todd Zarfos, and of course Mo, who ran the program for a year. You know, my hat's off to all of you and the great job that you've done. All right, so biggest airplane we've ever built, quietest airplane, most fuel-efficient big airplane we've ever done. You know, a lot of companies go out and they build an airplane and they try to sell it. You know, we go out and we sell an airplane and we understand what the customers want, and then we build it. That presents some issues, but we always get the airplane right. And while we've gone through a few struggles getting here, this is going to be an airplane that's going to change the world once again. Thank you.
She was just mentioned by name. It's time to bring her up and let you hear from her. She leaves her noise sticks there under the chair, I guess, where they belong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage Elizabeth Lund, 747 Vice President, Deputy Program Manager of Boeing Commercial Airplanes.
Good morning. Nothing like a intimate Sunday morning gathering with 10,000 of our closest friends. We're glad you're here. You know, when I was asked to take this job, I thought to myself, wow, what an honor. What an honor to be able to work on a program with a legacy like the 747, following in the footsteps of people like Joe. And I thought, what an honor to join a team with the incredible leadership team that has led this program for the last 5 years. with the amazing engineers and truly the world's greatest aerospace workers. But you know, I wouldn't be completely honest if I didn't also say I thought to myself, wow, what a challenge. The challenges that this program has faced have been well chronicled over the last couple of years. But what I found when I joined this team was a group of people who have overcome every hurdle, solved every problem, and have been up to every challenge. And today, this is our chance to celebrate. This is the culmination of all of your dedication and hard work. You know, moments like this are what those of us in the aerospace industry really work our entire careers for. The chance to roll out a brand new airplane that really will change the world. And in just a few more moments, you're going to get to see the brand new 747. And you know, we call this airplane and this event incredible again for a reason. And in fact, for many reasons. This airplane will carry more people, more cargo, further, faster, more economically than any airplane in its class. And the interior, it really is an oasis in the sky. It's spacious and inviting and relaxing with sweeping curves. When you get to fly on this airplane, you will know that you are getting the unmistakable, incomparable experience of flying a 747, but a brand new 747. So today, I want to take the chance to issue the refrain that I think is our theme song today, and that is a very sincere and heartfelt thank you to the world's greatest 747-8 team. You are the hearts and minds, the hands, the soul of the 747 program and the Boeing company. And today, you do deserve to celebrate everything that you have done. So, take a bow and be proud. You have once again shown that nobody is better than Boeing. Thank you.
As we all know so well, it's about the team. It's about the partners. That's what this event is all about today, all of you. Our next speaker is the Vice President and General Manager of GEnx Engines for General Electric Aircraft Engines. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Fitzgerald.
Good morning. Congratulations to the Boeing team and all its great customers that are here on this exciting day. You know, GE is very proud of its part in the great legacy of the 747. It started 4 decades ago with our CF6-50 engine, which was enhanced in mid-80s with our CF6-80C2 program that powered the legendary Boeing 747-400. There's a rich history. I'm sorry, Steve, you were right. These are a little hard to deal with. There's a rich history of Boeing and the General Electric Company working together in support of this absolutely great product. And we couldn't be more excited to be part of the next generation, the 747-8 Intercontinental. Our teams have worked collaboratively from the beginning to make this asset just a terrific asset for the industry itself. Its teams have been focused on safety. Thank you. The teams have been focused on safety, efficiency, quality, and reliability. All hallmarks of our great two companies. And now, as you're about to see the product of that effort, the absolutely awesome 747-8 Intercontinental aircraft. The General Electric Company is proud and honored to have been to be partners with the Boeing Company in this effort, and we look forward to seeing this asset take to the skies in the coming weeks. Thank you very much.
You handled the microphone like a pro, my friend. We need help at Cairo TV sometime. Come join us, won't you? Ladies and gentlemen, a real pleasure now to welcome the Executive Vice President of Lufthansa Group Fleet Management, Nico Buchholz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be here. We at Lufthansa, there's about 110,000 of us and 10,000 in the US alone. We're looking forward to this wonderful new machine which you have built for us, taking it into service next year. We co-launched earlier versions of the 747, and so we're pleased to see the next one coming. And if I say a couple of words, there was once upon a time, this is usually how fairy tales start. So, is this a fairy tale? No, I think it's reality behind this curtain. Once upon a time, there was an airline who wanted something more of an already efficient aircraft, the 747-400. So, there was a rather decisive meeting back in 2002. Again, the name is always we can never escape it. Joe was present, and we had during that meeting the famous words like, guys, just do it. We can do it. Thank you, Joe, because we are pleased, because just do it is behind the curtain. And we're looking forward to actually take this aircraft, and let me say some words. It is a leap. Sorry, GE. It's not a janksing forward doesn't sound right. But it's a leap forward in terms of technology, not only in terms of the wing, the aerodynamics, but also in terms of the engines. So fuel efficiency, noise, and all the other environmental elements, and cost elements, obviously, are at the heart of us in Lufthansa. And environmental efficiency, this is a tool which will meet and join an environmentally efficient fleet, a long-haul fleet, which is consisting of many aircraft, amongst others, 30 747-400s. Today, several 777s throughout the group and other Boeing products. We have a long legacy. In 2008, we commemorated 40 years of service of the 737. Last year, we actually had a huge pleasure of celebrating 50 years of 747 together with Lufthansa. This was a milestone. I think there's not many people in this room who are older than that milestone, me included. And it's a long-standing relationship. With that relationship, we actually went forward creating this new aircraft, and Boeing listened to us, we listened to Boeing. Sometimes it was difficult, but again, I think we get a wonderful product. And yes, it's all new. Elizabeth said it. It's all new. We look forward to it. Driving down the efficiency, it will span our long-haul network. It joins the fleet. And so, in the final, I would like to say that Boeing provides us the tools to actually run a good airline, and we are pleased. By the way, thanks, Jim, for the flamboyant speech. Maybe I can hire you for our sales team one day. Together with GE as well, we have a long-term relationship which started when we changed engines a long time ago on the 747 program. So again, there is a legacy. We always have gone hand in hand as a partner, and we appreciate all the work everybody does in here. And so we look forward for the 747-8 to join our fleet of other aircraft, the main aircraft, the mainstay in the 400-seat segment. And success has many fathers. So apart from the visible Joe, again, a big thank you to the whole Boeing team, to the whole Lufthansa team who worked hard to convince sometimes the Boeing team what was right. Sometimes successful, sometimes not. We have a good thing. So it's a real pleasure for me personally, as somebody who has to be neutral in terms of assessing the aircraft, that for once, economics and aesthetics and environment, they go hand in hand in one product. So thanks for the 747-400. Thanks for the 747-8. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
During the summers when I was a young man, one of the things we used to do is go down to Boeing Field and watch the Boeing airplanes fly.
I actually grew up in an airplane family, and so I literally started flying when I was about 3 weeks old.
I can remember seeing it in an airport when I was a young boy and just marveling at how big it was.
I had a passion for aviation when I was a child. I used to draw this when I was a kid.
Well, just like The Incredibles back in the late 60s, people are putting an awful lot of effort into this program.
Being an Incredible for the third time maybe, The Incredibles 3, that would probably fit, because you'd have to be a pretty incredible person to deliver this product.
It's hard to put a word on the feeling in the pit of your stomach when you see that aircraft.
You know, it's like seeing a really sexy car on the road.
A Corvette, everybody stops and looks at it.
This is just a really, really extraordinary plane from the structures up.
I mean, it's a beautiful bird. It's a very beautiful bird.
My favorite moment on all airplane programs is first flight. There's absolutely nothing like standing underneath those airplanes when they lift off the ground.
The whole story was unfolding of what we've done as that airplane is going off the runway.
There she goes! And to watch it just fly off so calm and peaceful, just to go up and up.
It's like my throat went down into my stomach.
Marveled. Absolutely marveled.
I dropped some tears. I'm not going to kid you about that.
Around my crew was standing around me, and we're just like, yeah, that's awesome.
I want to be remembered for my team being able to deliver the flawless, clean plane that meets what we've sold to our customers.
I talk to my son a lot about what I do at work, and when he sees a 747, he knows that I had a part in making that airplane.
This is my home. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Best airplane in the world. Now it's even better.
Have fun, enjoy the flight. Don't eat too much.
So this one's going to be pretty special, I think, because we haven't had a rollout like this on the 47 since '88.
I'm third generation Boeing. My mom and dad are coming here today to see this fabulous rollout with excitement. They've never been to one before.
Everyone's really interested. Everybody can't wait to see this thing. So it's going to be a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new 747-8 Intercontinental. Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome Vice President and General Manager Airplane Programs, Boeing Commercial Airplanes, Pat Shanahan, to the stage.
Yeah! Wow. Is she incredible? You are incredible. And I think it's incredible you got me up here to wear some sunglasses, but wow, she is beautiful. You're looking at a new wing, a new body, new engines, and when you look inside, you'll see an all-new interior. Absolutely stately, architecturally exquisite, and so roomy. Now, I know you want to rush forward and give her a big hug, but I want to talk about the paint scheme. You were thinking it was going to be a blue livery, weren't you? Yeah. My favorite color is Boeing blue. I grew up around here like many of you. Grew up around airplanes. Now I work on airplanes, and in the Northwest, we love Boeing blue. And this certainly isn't Boeing blue, but this isn't Joe Sutter's Oldsmobile either. Right? This is a new airplane, and we wanted a new livery. We want to make a statement. We want to be seen as vibrant and dynamic because that's the way we see our future and the world of air travel. Around the world, the combination of reds and oranges has powerful and positive meaning. And throughout history, the strongest cultures and many countries have long associated bright reds, bright oranges with prosperity, good fortune, and the promise of success. The 747, the men and women who've designed this airplane, manufactured this airplane, tested the airplane, flown the airplane, the ones that will certify and deliver, have a strong history and a rich, rich culture. The colors symbolize our prosperous and bright future for both Boeing and for our customers. Now, let me talk about this paint job. Now, this is not a knock on Earl Scheib or Mako, but this is a world-class paint job. And the men and women who painted this airplane are the same people that painted our president's airplane. So let's give them a really big hand. Yeah. Yeah. Jack Jones, who runs our delivery and paint operations, called me up and he said, Pat, 380 gallons, and did you know, I did the math, that is 6 737s. Now comes the fun part. And in a second, we're going to invite all of you forward, but I really want to set up the moment. This business is very difficult and demanding. And the people involved on this project work so hard, and they're so focused, and they're so committed, and they make tremendous sacrifices. And as you come forward, I'd like you just to take a moment, for those of you that are working on the program, to find your piece of the airplane and to look at it and think about what you've done, what you've created. And I want you to take a moment to think about the people that helped you, that supported you to be able to do that. Friends, family. If they're with you, give them a big hug, a handshake, and if they're not here, please think about them because we needed all of them to get here. This is our special moment. Let's bask in it. Let's soak it up. And when you're done wiping the tears from your eyes, this isn't baseball, it's okay. Really look at what we've created, this marvelous flying machine. It's our future. Enjoy the moment, and thank you very much.